So marketing to specifiers is really challenging. You know, competition levels are higher than ever in construction at the moment, and just trying to stand out and build relationships with specifiers is getting increasingly difficult. You know, you'll appreciate the importance of specifying, you know, your product or service for your business's growth, and you'll also understand how difficult it can be. You know, once you've convinced the architect or specifier early on in the process that your product is the best solution for their project, you've then got to convince the main contractors, the subcontractors, and the other construction professionals later on in the specification process that actually your product is still the best solution to avoid any product switch out. But what's the best way to target all of these professionals at the various stages of specification? And the answer is content. You know, but what does content actually mean, and why is it so important in the specification process? Well, content, it refers to what you put on your website, you know, your social media channels, what you put in magazines, videos, emails, and other marketing elements. It's this content that plays a huge role in your specification strategy. You know, your audience will judge your business and make assumptions based on the content that you communicate, and you know, they'll see whether you're a good fit for their business and for their project. So ultimately they're deciding whether you can actually help them. You know, sales has changed in recent years, and so has the specification process. You know, in recent years a large part of specification was based on relationship building with specifiers, you know, where, you know, your sales guys would go visit your customers, you talk about projects and catch up, and ultimately that's where the sales would take place. However, now we're in a position where, you know, specifiers are busy and they've got less time to kind of spare for your sales guys, and instead, whenever they do have a need, they'll just source new products and new suppliers based on an internet search or recommendations. And even recommendations, you know, when somebody's recommended to them, they'll still carry out the due diligence, you know, and the research you and your product based on your content that you put out, you know, on your website and your social media feeds. So that's why content is so important for specification. You know, with your content, it's your chance to educate and inspire the specifier, you know, for them to take action and you ultimately use your product. You know, content writing could include like case study write-ups where you've worked on a project and, you know, you can really tell your story, how you've helped your customer, you know, as well as writing about issues within the industry. You know, we call these thought leadership content. And basically by writing content such as these, they'll make you the kind of go-to contact in the industry, you know, and it'll help you build relationships, increase your awareness, and ultimately increase your sales.